Hi Starseeds, welcome back to another recipe video. Now I know Greg and I haven't uploaded a video for you guys in quite a long time, and we apologize for that, but we've just been dealing with some issues which maybe I'll make a video on that in the future. But for now, we are going to be making the most delicious vegan molasses and ginger cookies for Christmas. How's everyone doing out there? I know it's been a really rough year, and Christmas is just around the corner, so I hope you guys are going to keep up your Christmas spirit this year and try not to worry too much about the coronavirus. I'm sure that a year from now it will just be like a nightmare that never really came true. Okay, let's rewind that. So I'm excited to share these vegan molasses and ginger cookies with you guys. I hope you make them for Christmas. It's a really easy recipe, so it's something that you can also do with your kids. Let's get into it. So the first thing you're gonna do is, to a clean bowl, you're gonna add in 2/3 of a cup of molasses sugar. This is unrefined molasses sugar. This is gonna give it a very caramelized, sweet taste. So to this, we're gonna be adding in a 1/2 cup of melted raw coconut oil. Oh yes. You could use butter here, but I've never tried it with butter. And finally, we're gonna be adding in a 1/4 cup of molasses syrup. Look at this beautiful goodness. And did you know that molasses is actually really high in copper, iron, and some other nutrients that I can't remember right now, but it's quite nutritious, more nutritious than other sweeteners. Very viscous. So what we're gonna do now is, using an electric mixer, we're just gonna mix it up until it's smooth. Ready? Let's do it. So the molasses sugar is a little bit hard to blend until smooth. So if you need to use your beaters to just press down on the sugar a little bit and help it sort of dissolve in the coconut oil, that'll help you. So let's turn on this electric mixer once again. So it's already starting to smell like Christmas in here, and you can see the mixture is so thick and creamy. And now all we're gonna do is add in the dry ingredients and a little bit of milk. So let's do it. So here I have a cup and 2/3 of all-purpose flour. So to this, I'm just gonna add in 1 teaspoon of ginger powder. Now, I'm not really sure how strong that's gonna be in these cookies, but stick around till the end of the video and we will try them out for you and let you know if everything tastes as it should. But I tend to overdo my spices, so anyway, we'll get to that at the end of the video. Also, we're adding in 1 teaspoon of baking soda and also a teaspoon of cinnamon. But again, if you're not a fan of cinnamon, you might want to add in a 1/2 teaspoon or less. So, oh, and also a pinch of salt. So all that goes in. And we're just going to give it a quick mix before adding it into the molasses mixture. So now that everything is mixed, we're gonna go ahead and just place it inside. Now, this is the part where you can use a spoon to start for mixing up the ingredients, but eventually you're gonna wanna get your hands in there. So let's just give it a good mix. Now you're gonna notice that the mixture becomes very dry, and don't worry about that, because what we're gonna do is add in some vegan milk of your choice, so that all of this good mixture can come together and sort of moisten up, so that we can roll it into balls and place it on parchment paper so that we can actually bake these babies. So you can see that the mixture is very crumbly and dry. And what we're gonna do is just go in there with our hands. It smells so good. It smells like Christmas already. I love it. So what we're gonna do now is add in a little bit of milk. So let's try this out. I'm gonna add it a tablespoon at a time of, actually this is vegan oat milk. You can obviously use any kind of milk you want. So I'm gonna start with 2 tablespoons. Okay, 3 tablespoons, and see how that goes. Let's mix it up with a spoon first. And then go in with my hands. Okay, so that's nice and moist. Just want to knead it like this, not too much, just until the ingredients come together. I'm actually feeling like it needs 1 more tablespoon. Let me see. Yes. I'm gonna go with half a tablespoon. Okay, so we're adding in half tablespoon, and now I'm just going to use my hands. Oh yeah. And now we're actually ready to roll these up into balls and place them on a sheet of parchment paper. I don't have a cookie scooper, so I'm just gonna use my hands to form little balls or big balls, whichever you prefer. And I'm just gonna flatten it with my hand. Remember, these are gonna expand quite a bit once they're baked, so you don't wanna make them too big and then have them all stuck together. So I'm just gonna place this on some parchment paper onto a baking tray. Guys, you know what? During Christmas time and, even Halloween, it really brings back memories of when my family and I used to live in Canada. I don't know, for those of you who don't know, I was born and raised in Toronto, Canada, so I'm a Canadian girl living in the Mediterranean where, it's always hot here. And so I don't know, around this time, my family and I really miss Canada and miss spending the holidays there. So that's why I go out of my way to make them really delicious treats that remind us of Toronto, And these cookies absolutely do. They're very delicious. They're sweet and sort of, they caramelize in the oven so that they have this buttery taste, even though we're not using any butter here. We used coconut oil. It just really fills the house with the smell of Christmas. So we are going to be baking these at 170 degrees Celsius for 9 minutes and no longer. So our cookies are out of the oven and they've been baking for 9 minutes and the whole house just smells so delicious. So I'm just gonna take a bite. My God. Okay, crispy edges, chewy in the center. I'm tasting that zing of ginger, cinnamon, and really just can imagine eating this with like tea or coffee. Oh my God, it's delicious, and it's a little bit fudgy in the center. But then you get this nice crunch from the edges. Guys, a real Christmas cookie right here. Absolutely delicious. So this recipe makes 12 to 15 cookies. It really kind of depends on how small you're gonna make them. But I sort of made them different sizes, like some are small, some are big. But anyway, you'll probably make around 12 to 15 cookies with this recipe. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope that you keep your spirits up this Christmas and just be together with your family. Even if you're in lockdown, shout out to all my friends in Toronto. I know you're going through a really rough time right now, but it's the holidays and hey, could be worse, You're at home with your loved ones and you should just cook up a storm and bake up a storm and actually bake and cook as much comfort food as you can to get you through this time. So much love to everybody, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, by the way. If you like the video, hit that like button, and also you can check out my Instagram account. I hope you guys follow me there and actually engage with me and let me know if you're watching, who you are, and also where you're located in the world. I love that. So see you guys soon.